Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the March 16th Kings Park Board of Education meeting. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would like to call to order the budget workshop and regular meeting of the Kings Park Board of Education. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded. We are going to start with some presentations tonight. The first is student recognitions. Dr. Eames.
Okay, good evening, everybody. It's great to see a bunch of our students and staff on the screen today. We have a whole bunch of student recognition. We have some spelling bee and some music awards that we want to give out to students tonight. And then we have our Teacher of the Year recognition tonight as well. So I'd like to call Mr. Massimo to the microphone to recognize our students from the 4th and 5th grade RJO spelling bee.
Good evening. Congratulations to all the students and all the educators being honored tonight. As many of you know, the RJO Spelling Bee has become quite a tradition among our students and staff at RJO. This year, as the year may have been, couldn't be any different. Our Spelling Bee did take place, but it required some creative modifications. The students being recognized tonight competed on 3 levels: written, traditional, and school-wide. This year, our school-wide bee was virtual. Our classroom winners came together and competed live in front of a camera. Every classroom viewed the bee, cheered on their classmates, and made every effort to spell the same words that their classmates were spelling on the camera. Tonight, I'm recognizing RJO's top spellers. Beginning with 4th grade, I'd like to recognize Connor Leonardo, coming in 3rd place in 4th grade, Kieran Friedel, who's in 2nd place, and Juan Diaz, our 1st place winners. Those are our 4th grade winners. Congratulations, 4th graders. Our 5th grade winners, starting with our 3rd place winner, is John Hoffman. Our 2nd place winner is Zoe Zhang. And our 1st place winner is Zachary Altarescu. Congratulations, winners.
Congratulations to all of our spelling bee winners. That's such an accomplishment. We're so proud of you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Massimo. Great job. And moving on to our middle school student recognition, we have a bunch of SCMEA awards to give out. And I see Mrs. Moreno on Zoom. If you could take over the mic, that'd be great.
Yes, happily. So thank you so much for helping us to honor our students tonight. I love March because not only is it middle school month, but it's also music and arts in our school month. And I just love having a chance to honor the musicians every spring. Our students have worked really hard, and tonight we're going to honor our SCMEA Division I students and our Division II students in the chorus, orchestra, and band. So this is really exciting. And I will read their names for you. For Division I chorus, we are honoring Jacqueline Fedig, Amaris Gonzalez, Chloe Swartz, Lauren Ayers, Alex Eskin, Justin Verano, and Ava Grimley. Great job. For Division I orchestra, we have Annika David Gunther and Sophia Spathis. For Division I band, Ella Martirana and Logan Engel. For Division II chorus, we have Quinn Sampson. For Division II orchestra, we have Jordan Wong, Andy Park, and Ashley Fredrickson. Congratulations, everybody. We're so proud of you over at William T. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Dr. Egan.
Great job and congratulations to our music students at the middle school. And now moving on to our high school student recognition. I believe Mr. Huntsman is on. If you could take that, I'd be appreciative.
Thank you, Dr. Egan. Welcome everyone to our meeting here this evening. We have a number of student recognitions here at Kings Park High School this evening. I'm going to starting with a very prestigious award. It's the National Merit Scholarship Finalists. I want to tell everybody a little bit about it because it really is a significant accomplishment. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began back in 1955. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the PSAT, a test which serves as an initial screen of approximately 1.5 million entrants. Of the 1.5 million entrants, about 50,000 with the highest PSAT selection index scores qualified as National Merit Scholarship Award recipients. And then in February, some 16,000 semifinalists are notified by mail that they have been moved along to finalist standing. And Kings Park High School is very proud to have a finalist. So we at Kings Park High School are excited to announce that Weslyn Kai has advanced to finalist standing. We would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Weslyn and her family for this recognition and wish Weslyn well in all future endeavors. Congratulations on this significant accomplishment. Congratulations, Weslyn. We'll see you in school. We also have, like the middle school, we have so many wonderful musicians at Kings Park High School to recognize here this evening with various NISCAME and SCMEA awards. To present these awards this evening, it is my pleasure to introduce our lead music teacher at Kings Park High School, Mr. Paul Eager. Mr. Eager, I saw you earlier. If you want to jump on and take over for our presentation, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. This year was like no other year like every other year in Kings Park, where we've had a number of all-county honorees that just continue to show the strength of music here in Kings Park and the strength of our students and the talent that is inherent in this community. This year, SCMEA did it a little bit differently. Normally, we would have students ranging all the way down to the RJO ranks, right on through the high school. Due to when the pandemic struck and how it affected the end of the year for many students, SCMEA decided that this year the groupings would be 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th and 11th grade. So it's a little bit different this year. From the high school in Division II SCMEA, we found in the band, we were able to honor Michaela Tirana, Matthew Werner, and Jack Chrysler. They joined the ranks of the Division II band, in addition to some of our William T. Rogers honorees. And in the chorus, we had Sydney McLaughlin to that list. Congratulations to those SCMEA Division II awardees. When we look at our 10th and 11th graders, we had an astounding 26 students that were accepted into the SCMEA Division III West ensembles. In chorus, we were very happy to have Issy Corella, Delaney Coyle, Kendall Danley, Anna Frost, Juliana Galone, Jesse Gunnell, Madeline Knott, Maya Smith, Josh Ayers, Sarah, Maya Smith rounds out our chorus selections. When we move and we look at our Division III West orchestra members, we added Joshua Ayers, Gianna Pizzulli, Sierra Healy, and Kate Santasierra. Our Division III West band members this year were Michael Alicata, Anthony Angelillo, Derek Cardamone, Ava Genduso, Alexandra Gunning, Thomas Nymphius, Rebecca Saper, Emma Shore, Michaela Tarana, as previously mentioned for Division II, John Tweedy, Sydney Wong. Those are our Division III West band members. Again, that's an astounding number of students that have made it into the SCMEA groups. Adding on top of this, we had a special honor, as we did last year for the first time in a while. We had members of our band make it into the SCMEA All-County Percussion Ensemble. This year, as is last year, the SCMEA All-County Percussion Ensemble welcomed back Ava Genduso and Alessandra Riley. Congratulations to them both. That is a very elite ensemble, and that is all of Suffolk County. So very impressive group. For our 11th and 12th grade members, there is another all-county group. Again, this is for all of Suffolk County. And we were very lucky to bring in 12 members of our high school team, getting to go into the all Suffolk County honors ensembles. This again from 11th and 12th grade. In the chorus, we were lucky to have Elizabeth Alaka, Jack DeJenna, Claire Frawley, Alexa Grimley, Carly Murray, and Stephen Torrey fall among the ranks of the all-county chorus. For orchestra, Kira Johnson, Zachary Kent, and Alessandra Riley were accepted. For the band, we added Shannon Hull, Zachary Scott, and Kevin Shortell. One final note, it was mentioned in a previous board meeting, but it should go right along with this Music in Our Schools celebration. We had one member make it to all state into the treble choir, and that is one Alexa Grimley. So congratulations to all. And it's just been another spectacular year and putting another great feather in our musical cap here in Kings Park. Thank you to all the hard work from the students, and thank you to this for the support from administration and the community.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eager. And you mentioned that we were lucky to have so many award recipients. And I would just echo the sentiment of luck had a little bit to do with it, especially here around St. Patrick's Day. But really, it's our hard work and determination of our teachers, of our students, and our families. So thank you very much, and congratulations to all of our winners. Thank you.
So I just want to say congratulations to all of our SCMEA winners. We are just so proud of you. The musical talent in Kings Park is phenomenal. You do us proud. And Weslin, congratulations on such a great honor. We wish you all the best. So thank you all very much.
Congratulations to all the families as well.
Yes. Okay, so we'll move on to the Teacher of the Year presentation.
Okay, good evening again. The New York State Teacher of the Year program, now in its 52nd year, is administered by the New York State Education Department. It's affiliated with the National Teacher of the Year program, which is administered through the Council of Chief State School Officers and sponsored by leading education associations. The Teacher of the Year program is the oldest and most prestigious teacher recognition program in the nation. The most important qualification is the superior ability to inspire learning in students of all backgrounds and abilities. Each school district has the ability to select one candidate to participate in their Teacher of the Year program. And then the school district has the ability to select one teacher to participate in the New York State Teacher of the Year program. In Kings Park, each school created a committee, and the following 5 teachers were named Teachers of the Year from their respective schools. At Fort Salonga, Kathleen Cumming, reading. At Parkview, Wendy Tarhill, social worker. At RJO, Rachel Gallagher, speech and language. At William T. Rogers, Catherine Valente, 8th grade teacher. And at the high school, Marissa Catalinato, world languages. A district-wide committee was then formed, and it was an incredibly difficult process, but Rachel Gallagher rose to the top of those 5 individuals, and her candidacy has now been entered into the New York State Teacher of the Year program. We are extremely proud of our teachers and extremely proud of our Teachers of the Year. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna give each principal an opportunity to say a few kind words about each of their Teachers of the Year. And we're gonna do so in reverse height order, starting with Fort Salonga with Mrs. Montocalvo.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to recognize Mrs. Kathleen Cumming this evening, our Fort Salonga Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Cumming began teaching in the Kings Park Central School District in 1994. Her affection for Kings Park started at a young age, having attended the district as a student. Kathleen is a resident here, and all 3 of her children attended Kings Park schools. In the fall of 1994, she was hired as an elementary teacher for both the 5th and 6th grades. Once she began teaching reading, she quickly set herself apart from her peers. At the time, data collection was informal and did not play as large of a role as it does today. Mrs. Cumming took on a leadership role with our STAR reading assessment. Fellow teachers as well as administration referred to her for guidance.
And I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Initially, the assessment reports were confusing and difficult to read. Normally, an educator would reach out to STAR directly. In many cases, that was not necessary because of Kathleen's vast knowledge of this tool. Because of this, she began to oversee the triannual administrations. Mrs. Cumming began correlating the grade level scores with the state standards that students had to meet. These reports were originated and measured based on her analysis of the data and were shaped periodically with the Fort Salonga Elementary faculty. This played a huge role with the classroom level tiered instruction. Teachers began to understand that as a collective grade level, they could shift their approach to learning and provide individual supports at the classroom level. Once teachers began to observe the results, Mrs. Cumming would work with these educators individually in order to improve their practice. Teachers no longer isolated themselves within their individual classrooms. Instead, grade level peers began working together with her as a team to devise crafted lessons based upon accumulated data. Eventually, other schools began to take notice of this and sought Kathleen out to create similar reports for their individual schools. It was in the fall of 2013, her role within the district evolved into a lead reading teacher for grades kindergarten through the 5th grade. It was her job to serve as a liaison between the grade levels and to oversee the vertical reading progression within the 6th grade levels. She quickly became highly respected and greatly revered by the educators she worked with. She monitored and evaluated educational programs to maintain the high quality performance of both the local and state standards in reading. Her role shortly after began taking shape as a literacy coach. She acted as an exceptional resource to a number of classroom teachers and administrators. This included representatives at the district level. Most recently, the district implemented a new reading program. This program originated from Columbia Teachers College. Mrs. Cumming has fostered a long-standing relationship with the Columbia Reading Institute. Throughout the years, she's attended workshops that include courses lending themselves to her role as a literacy coach. She also holds a certification as a certified language therapist from the college. Mrs. Cumming is an exceptional reading instructor and leader. The staff, administration, parents, and most importantly, her students revere her. She continues to capitalize on the saying, "You should practice what you preach," by sharing books that she is currently reading with whomever is in her midst. Mrs. Cumming is also quick to provide articles and books that support the literacy program within our district to her fellow peers. One of her colleagues recently stated, "Kathleen goes above and beyond each and every day to help everyone." Throughout the closure due to the pandemic, she made herself available for each class and devoted many hours to ensure that her students' readabilities did not suffer. Kings Park Schools is extremely fortunate to have a scholar who sets the bar so high. Congratulations to our Fort Salonga Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Kathleen Cumming.
Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, everyone. I just have to say, I was completely humbled when I found out I was nominated. And then when I saw my fellow nominees who I either work with or my children have actually had since I'm a parent in the district, I'm so overwhelmed by being part of this group. And I just want to thank everyone for considering me for Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations. And I'd like to call Mr. Storch, principal of Parkview Elementary School.
Thank you, Dr. Egan. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm sorry, good afternoon, board. It is my pleasure to introduce you tonight to Mrs. Wendy Hartle. I know she's on the call tonight. It is my honor to introduce the Parkview Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Wendy Hartle. Wendy serves as the school social worker and spends her time between Parkview and Fort Salonga Elementary Schools. Wendy is talented, skilled, and a respected educator who is able to balance an incredibly busy schedule in order to meet the needs of students and the school community. Mrs. Hartle's talent lies in her ability to connect with students. Wendy has a positive, friendly demeanor that makes her instantly liked by students and colleagues. Many of her students suffer from social emotional difficulties such as anxiety, peer relationships, and behavioral concerns. Wendy effectively works with students on strategies that ultimately lead to success. Every Friday morning, Parkview enjoys a video produced by Mrs. Hartle titled Feel Good Friday. The weekly video is shown on the school news PVTV station. It includes Parkview students as well as teachers. The primary goal of Feel Good Friday video is to share a positive message about kindness to students. In reality, the fun and oftentimes hilarious videos have helped to solidify a joyful school culture at Parkview. Wendy plays a vital role in spreading the message of kindness throughout the Parkview community. She helped to facilitate the installation of the sign on the Parkview fence that reads, "Choose Kindness." Somehow, Mrs. Hartle is able to balance her many activities and obligations. Wendy has a positive, optimistic outlook on life that she applies to every challenge that comes her way. She's motivated by seeing positive emotional growth in students. Wendy recognizes that not all students have achieved their goals yet. Her message of kindness and respect inspires students, teachers, and the staff of Parkview. We are very proud of Mrs. Hartle. Congratulations, Mrs. Hartle, on being the Parkview Teacher of the Year.
Thank you so much, Mr. Storch, and I really feel so honored, like Kathleen said, to be here with this group of amazing teachers. I feel more honored to work with the amazing staff, administration, all my students I work with during the school year and even over the summer, and of course the community like Kings Park. So thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations. And continuing in alphabetic order by height, we have Mr. Massimo, principal of RJO Intermediate School.
Congratulations, everyone. Tonight, it is my honor to recognize Rachel Gallagher as RJO's Kings Park, New York State Teacher of the Year. Nice job, Rachel. Her 25 years of experience with students have provided so many examples of professionalism. These include her expectations for all students, her passion for teaching, her leadership, her patience and flexibility, and her overall love for her students, colleagues, and her job. She engages her students as she makes sure they all know what she expects, whether a board game, quick video, or conversation regarding their soccer game. Students are aware that the harder they work, the more they achieve. She inspires her students with her passion for education and learning. She is constantly learning how to reach her children's unique levels and models what she learns to provide innovative and creative techniques in order to promote confidence and self-esteem. Teamwork and collaboration have become a part of her daily work. As a participant of the instructional support team, she views that the time with her staff is an opportunity to learn from them and support her colleagues in order to better accommodate all struggling students. Rachel conveys her sense of leadership by teaching her students to verbally advocate for themselves. During these unique times, speech and language instruction have been challenged. Last year, questions arose on how to provide a remote learning environment. Rachel became a leader in online live stream instruction. No questions asked. She worked with each student daily to listen to them articulate their sounds while asking higher level questions to build upon receptive language skills. My fondest memory of Rachel is when she escorted the high school life skills students through the halls of RJO. Those students asked questions, shared some experiences, and greeted their former teachers. As alumni of RJO, the students were as proud of their accomplishments as their former teachers were. One of her current students wrote a beautiful letter about how Rachel, as her teacher, impacted her life. Rachel created therapy sessions to help the student and others, helping them socially, emotionally, and educationally. This student struggled with anxiety and tended to be crippled by it. Rachel shared with her a secret she used to cope with similar feelings. These coping strategies distracted the student. In her words, "I had forgotten all about the storm. She is very helpful in keeping me calm. Mrs. Gallagher is sweet, funny, fun, nice, and has a really kind heart. It is my honor and privilege to work with her. On her worst days, she can still make you smile and feel good about yourself. Her infectious laugh, comedic nature, and bubbly personality are some of her key qualities. Rachel believes in her students, inspires hope, and instills love of learning. Congratulations, Rachel."
Thank you so much, Rudy. Thank you to everybody. Just like was said earlier, I'm very grateful to be nominated. I'm very grateful to be included in this pool of people. I really appreciate the nomination. I just love my job and I love working in Kings Park. I started here right out of college and I never left. And I'm so